Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not... Good pickup on that one. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the house. Touchdown, Eagles! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And wings it incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this. For the offense, they've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Off-play action on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Mason. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
Breaks into the open. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Clark wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Bringing the heat. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Silva. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Ware. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. A shot toward the end zone. He caught it. Can't quite cross the... to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Finds space on the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Got his man to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. On the run, it's Lee. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Clark to fire. It's on target and complete. At the 35, he's open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they on the 11 and a red zone chance. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
At the 37. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fights off a defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Clark wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Let's go. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Eagles are marching down the field. Flushed out of the pocket. Release to the back. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play, but now time for the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Pulls it in, it's Williams. At the 35, he's got room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to do.
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Fitted in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lynn. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to keep...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the gun. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Tackle is made.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Clark to fire. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Gets rid of it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps up. Get that turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agreed it'll go his way. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Clark wants to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He turns it loose to the left. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at